Hooray. I'm out and about. Yeah, I've just started a live stream. I know you can't see anything, but as usual. I'll be showing more visual stuff when I get home. So this video, or live stream should I say, is going to be like more of an update. But we will be talking about some important things as well. So kind of like updates about what's going on with me and my life. And some things I've sort of learned and discovered recently about certain other things. As well as myself. It's funny, you learn something new about yourself all the time. It's like, it's stuff that you already know about yourself, but you kind of get more of an insight into it. The more I sort of like talk about it, like more in depth. It's like, well, I've known that all along, but I've kind of... Good evening, Sean. Glad to see you here again. How are you doing? You are the one that's religious, right? Very into religion. As am I. So first of all, me and Sean and Issa and Dean, Richard, TK Talks, and Anxanu Manu. We all want to form a cool religious cult whereby we all pretty much get like either a big house or a group of houses in an area and all live there as a community. We want to put together like a community, like a group of us, and it'll be for anyone but especially like misfits of the world. So anyone from LGBT people, other minorities, neurodivergent people, people with mental health issues and mental conditions, which I don't believe exist, by the way, in a good way. That's one of the things I've kind of learned. Hi, Dean. Nice to see you as well. I'm pretty good. I'm just suffering with my eczema right now. That's one of the updates. My eczema's really bad at the minute, so I'm feeling a bit like shit. It is a shame. Really, very religious, yes. So, hi, Dean. How are you doing? He's right. Sean's lonely. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. That's terrible. That's pretty terrible. Hopefully not too bad. Not like how I felt in 2022, hopefully, because that was horrendous. In 2022, it was pretty horrible. Oh, it says nobody's watching now. Boo. Hope you guys are here. Get lighter refill. Where am I going to get lighter refill from now? Well, I just bought her lighters. Why does she want lighter refill? I suppose I can see if there is one shop that's still open. Yeah, sorry, I joined your Patreon. Got the rookie tier to try and help. Thank you, Dean. Hang on, my mum's ringing me. I'll be right back. Right, are you guys back? Sorry about that. My mum just phoned. It's funny. She just sent me a text. Only just sent me a text and then rang me for some reason to ask me if I got the text. Like, what the hell? You just texted me like right there. Like, at least give me a chance to, see it, reply to it. It's very good that you have joined my Patreon. I'm a little embarrassed that you've seen those pictures. I'm hoping I'm doing a good job with Patreon because honestly I don't know what I'm doing. I just pretty much just post whatever every month. I try and correspond as well with the right tiers, and I try and give everybody something every month, but sometimes I can't always do it. Right, I'm entering a shop, so they might not want me recording or live streaming. Can. Lighter fluid would be. Lighter fluid. You. Because they have everything in one shelf sometimes. What is that? Oof, I'm freezing. Ah, cute. What is that? I can't tell. Well, there's a potato peeler. At first. It's like a bell. Cow, this one down. See what they do as well. Got Q-tips. Have you got lighter fluid?
Have
you got lighter fluid?
Lighter fluid, no.
Alright then. Thanks anyway. That's all my mum asked me for. Let's hope I got the right things today. Oh, this door is so heavy. Yeah, you know I don't want to be recording in the shop because people don't like it when you record in the shop, so I try not to. Ooh, so cold. I don't even want you seeing anything because if the hooligans are watching, I don't want them to see where I am, because they watch this and then they know where I am. So I'm trying not to show where I am. I'm back now. You're back. See, I tried Patreon. The rookie tier. Okay, but the comic is awesome. Right, well, if you guys want, anyone who's, a member of my Patreon, I'd like to add my art to it as well, like my comic and everything. Oh, that's okay. So I'm not really sure if that's what people want to see on my Patreon, but I just do like both anyway. So they get the comic, they get, the art, sexy, or just fat art. I don't think I've really put a lot of art in there recently, but I'm going to. I just don't really know how people do like the Patreon thing, because I tend to if I miss a month, sometimes I'll just forget, and sometimes I'll miss a month, and so if I miss a month, I will make up for it by putting more content on there the following month, or whenever I remember, to kind of make up for missing a month. So that's how I do it. So if people feel like they've missed out at any point, I always try and make up for it. Yeah. Lots of people dressed like that at the minute. I'm sure those are actual official work people, but so yeah. So as you know, I'm trying to save up so that we can do that. Unless people help me proper big time, I might even create a GoFundMe account. A GoFundMe fundraiser as well. But unless people are proper serious about this, because I am, I want, for now, people to at least help me move out. So that means just helping me with funds to do with that, to survive. So right now I'm pretty much, what I need is money to be able to transport my stuff from my current property to the new one. Money for food and groceries. Money for, I don't know how it works. I'm not sure if you have to pay rent or any kind of bills with the whole housing thing, especially the supported living one. But I'm just going to say money for bills as well. So I'll need money for bills, money for furniture and appliances if the place I go to isn't already furnished. It should be, really. And that's just a council house though. The council housing, and you have to furnish it yourself. So I need money for that. I'm not sure about that assisted or supported living or whatever it's called. Surely they're already furnished. I should have asked Rob really, because he's currently in one of those supported living accommodations. I should have asked him if he had to furnish it himself or whether it was already furnished and whether he has to pay bills. I think he said he does have to pay bills. I play the lottery and never win. We used to as well. We won like the odd 10 poons, I think 20 poons at one point. So, yeah, the ultimate goal with the GoFundMe though would be to actually house a bunch of people. So like I say, it would be so that we had enough money to build that community like the Mennonites did. So they all moved to a particular like remote location and built houses and built a community and then all lived there. So, you know, I want that to happen for me. And like I say, I need money to be able to live and survive, bills. Like, even though I'm not living on my own, bills still have to be paid and I still have to contribute to the household because I live with my mum and all, and she expects me to contribute to the household. So seeing as how I'm not doing as much as she wants, then, you know, it'd be good to have some money so I can contribute. I understand that nobody probably wants to do that because nobody wants to give money to my mum, because a lot of you guys don't like my mum. But just remember, it's ultimately for me more than my mum. It's not for my mum, it's for me. So that basically, if my mum ever like gaslights me into being like, well, you don't do this and you don't do that, so you have to do this. So she tries to get me to do stuff that I don't want to do. And she basically blackmails me by saying that, well, you've got to do this, that, the other because you don't contribute to the household. So I expect you to do this, that, the other to make up for it, sort of thing, because that's what she'll do. So that's what I need. So that's why, you know, I say that I need money so I can kind of also contribute to the household as well. So for anyone thinking, oh God, no, I'm not doing it because I don't want to give your mother money or whatever, just remember it's not for her. It's for me to get her off my back, basically. So she's not always using that as leverage over me. Because remember, she uses stuff like that as leverage over me. She'll get me to do, she'll get me to do things. And if I refuse, she'll say, well, you don't contribute to the household. You don't pay bills. You don't do this. You don't do that. So you've got to do, like, she'll make me do something else I don't want to do because I don't, you know, contribute in some other way. You know what I mean? Exactly, yeah, for my projects as well. So as you know also, so I pretty much spent the amount of money that I could have bought like a cheap car for that. Because I've been actually discovering by accident, actually. Because everything I discover, it's always by accident. On Twitter, there's a bunch of black people, particularly LGBT black people, but also straight black people as well. Usually women. Trans women and trans men are like begging pretty much for funds on Twitter. And one of them said they like put the amounts that they needed. One of them was, oh God, there's a car right behind me, that's scary. One of them said they need a car for transport. I guess how much it was? It was the amount of money I paid for that crappy animation, that crappy pilot animation of Jeremiah's story, which is 1,500. 1,500 or 1,500 for a car. I've never known a car be that much. She's like 300, 3,000, 4,000 plus. But obviously it must be different in America. And you can get a cheap car for 1,500. So basically I can't believe that I've paid this small fortune that could have got me a cheap car for a freaking 3-minute animated episode. The pilot for Jeremiah's story. And it's bad. It's not even good. Like, they didn't even finish it. They were supposed to get voice. Now, included in that 1,500 is the voice actors, which they wanted more money for, as if that was extra. I'm like, no way. That's included in the 1,500 I've given. So that's a lot of money. What was that noise? That was weird. I thought there was someone there. So, yeah. So I'm quite pissed at that. So I need to recover funds from that as well. Hey, you poos! Mew! Mew! There's another one there, but you can't see it. Kitty! Mew! Where'd it go? I don't know. There's a fluffy cat. 3 minutes for 1,500. That's crazy. It is. I understand for your project as well. The house you live in is large. The heating bill must be enormous. Well, I don't know. I mean, we don't really use the central heating anymore. That's been deactivated, so we pretty much just use heaters in the rooms that we're in. So kitchen, dining room, not living room actually. My mum didn't even have the heating on in the living room. My bedroom. Sometimes I have it on in my mum's bedroom to keep it like as sort of healthy as possible. Oh, those bloody noisy cars. Surely the person that took the money from you should be reported for fraud. Yeah, I don't know how to do it though. And PayPal won't even let me do anything. Because I already reported her once before. When I thought she'd, scammed me before. But she assured me that, she was doing it. So I took it back. And PayPal said you can't do it again. So I'm like, oh, brilliant. So if I'm tricked more than one time, I can't do anything about it then. So you have to be absolutely sure the first time that you're being scammed. Well, that's a bit difficult. Because she might have indeed scammed me and convinced me that she wasn't scamming me, but really she was. So if I discover the second time I'm being scammed, surely I should be able to report it, but no. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting, their policy. So I need to ring them up. But unfortunately, apparently PayPal, even though it's a fucking internet thing, closes at 6 o'clock. It's just stupid. And I always miss it, so I always miss that time. It's just like with the chemist. Hence why I have not got my prescription. I wish I could get someone else to pick it up for me. Can I ask you guys a question? There's someone behind me. Run! Hide. So, I got my friend to go and pick up my prescription because I'm having a hard time getting up before 6 to go and get it. They told him that he can't get it and that I have to do it. So can I ask what happens if you are sick or disabled, like housebound, and the only way you can get your prescription is if you go get a friend to go and collect it. If they don't allow friends to go collect it, then how are you supposed to get your prescriptions if you personally can't go? Or are they trying to say that because I'm not technically housebound, disabled, then I have to go get it? And they won't give it to someone else. And if they're worried about, it might be someone who just knows my details trying to get my prescription, but saying that they know me and they're collecting it for me, but really they're trying to get it for themselves. Shouldn't they ring me up? Can't they ring me up and sort of say, hey, we've got someone here trying to collect your prescription for you on your behalf. You know, did you authorize this or not? Because if not, then we'll turn them away. That's what they should have done, I think. But no, they just turned him away. Said, I have to do it. It's like, well, what if I can't for some reason? What if I'm sick? I should have told him. I don't think I told him to tell them I was sick or something. I'm not sure on that, to be honest. I'll have to talk to them about it, won't I, then? I gotta ask them. I'll say, hey, I sent a friend to come and get it. How come you didn't let him collect it? And then if they say, you know, we don't let other people other than the prescription person to collect it. And then I'll say, well, I was unable to collect it. What happens if people are unable to collect their prescription and need a friend to go do it? You know, surely you should just ring up the person and ask them. Like in this case, me. Did I send this person to collect it or not? I'm assuming like carers, I guess carers and family or something are allowed to do it. Like they only allow, you know, relatives and stuff to visit people in hospital. They don't allow just strangers to, even if it's a friend. It has to be a family member. Maybe it's like that kind of policy. I'm not sure if that's just in America though. Everything I know is about America because that's all you ever see and hear about. It's like I've just had someone complaining to me because I wished them happy Valentine's Day, but we're not a couple. And I said, hey, first of all, I just wish happy Valentine's Day to everybody that I know because it's a nice gesture. Doesn't have to be a couple. And secondly, again, I don't know if this is here that this happens as well or just in America, but I do believe that children in school are encouraged by the teachers to make Valentine's Day cards and give them out to their classmates. They're not a couple. So you don't have to be a couple to wish someone a happy Valentine's Day. So I don't really get it. I don't really get why it's such a crime to wish someone who's not your boyfriend or girlfriend a happy Valentine's Day. So that's another thing that might just happen in America. Because obviously I didn't went to school, you know. Seeing as how I was homeschooled, I don't know what they do in school here in England. But I know what they do in school in America because, you know, sort of see it. You see it on telly. On the telly, because everything I know is from the telly. I was raised on the telly. Not on the telly, by the telly, I guess. And the internet. And information from books. So telly, information and books, because I never actually experienced these things personally. Which comes to, actually that brings me to my next point, which is, you know, right, so people say that you can't trust what you hear, basically. They all say like the internet, but in general, that would be true. Because all information is passed on from somebody else. So that could be a news source, a person, a group of people, a book, an internet article, a website, a video, whatever. Like, information is passed through, you know, that sort of thing. Get off my fucking foot, you stupid branch. So, isn't that true of everything? All information and all knowledge that people know is all based off of things that you've heard from other people and sources. So how do you know that these sources are correct? How do you know they're not either lying or have misinformation themselves? Yes, I'm sticking with the Pharaoh Jeremiah comic, don't worry. By the way. What the? This is something, somebody's put this here to trip me up, how dare they? Try and move it. I would if I could. There we go, got rid of it. Looks like a string going across to trip me up. So I have to drag my feet, especially in these welly boots. I can't lift my legs very, very high. Right, we're home pretty much now, so... Oh god, the wrong key again! I keep getting the wrong key. That's so annoying. Where is the right key anyway? Pretty sure I know how it feels by now. You'd think I would. But that felt like the right key. But yeah, so if you can't trust what you hear on the internet, how can you even trust what you're taught in schools as code red? And they keep saying, oh, science this and science that has like proven this and that and the other, but how do you know? Unless you've witnessed it yourself. People could tell you anything. People could tell you, well, the scientists have discovered this and the scientists know this and that and the other. Oh, so it must be right then. But like, how do we know it's right? Unless we're there in the scientists' labs and offices and what have you. How do we know? Heck, they could tell us the world is round, but how do we know? Like, how do we fucking know? We don't know that. We don't know. They could give us all the proof in the world, but it's just pictures and videos. Guess what can happen to pictures and videos? Photoshop. AI now as well. You know, you've got AI bloody generated images now, which, by the way, look so realistic. Some of them. They're not like in the beginning of last year where the AIs were clearly weird. Like, you could tell it was uncanny valley and it was, you know, definitely not a real person or image. But I have seen some really genuine looking realistic pictures, and I'm thinking they could have done that to anything and show us anything and say, hey, this is real. Like, you've never seen it before because it's a thing that's native to another country, or it's something in space, or it's something somewhere where no one's ever gonna actually see it for real. Like, for all I know, kangaroos don't really exist because I've never seen one in real life. I've seen images of them, and that at one time I guess was proof enough, but even back in the olden days, they were able to Photoshop images. So for all we know, everything that we've seen on pictures and videos that we have not actually witnessed in real life, how do we know it's real? We've seen images. Oh, look, here's an image of the world. How do we know it's real? We've just accepted it because we've seen it in a picture or a video or a TV program or a documentary that it's real. How do we know that? How do we know someone's not doctored an image or just artworked one? I mean, you see pictures of the Earth, it looks bloody animated, doesn't it? It doesn't look real. So how do we know someone's not just painted that? Or photoshopped it to look real, or done like a... what's it? You know, so basically they've drawn a picture of what they think the Earth looks like. You know, it's blue and green and round. So it looks like an obviously drawn picture, but they're like, oh yeah, I'll feed this through an AI image generator thing, and then it comes out to look as realistic and 3D as they can possibly get it. How do we know they've not done that? Because they had this technology back in the fucking Victorian era, I swear to God, like I didn't even know that. They had, I thought, oh, surely, no, so everything you saw probably when they started inventing cameras, that will be real because they didn't have the technology to edit photos and videos back then. Actually, they fucking did. Actually, they fucking did. And even if they didn't, and they only just got like that kind of technology later on, any images that we, the modern people, see have probably been photoshopped and edited since then, now. You know, because we're just seeing images from the Victorian era and beyond, like now that they do. So whenever, if it wasn't back then, whenever they did invent like the ability to edit photos, videos, they might have done that since, and the images that we, the modern people, are seeing are actually the photoshopped or edited versions and the AI generated versions. So we actually don't know what's real and what isn't, because people could just Photoshop or edit images, and any literature could just be made up by people. And it's just a thought. Like, I will admit, when I was younger, I used to believe everything I was told and read and saw. But then people started saying, oh, you can't believe what you see on the internet or read about or whatever. See or read. And I'm like, well, if you're saying that, then it could be true of anything then. Also, hi, Issa. Hello. I'm not sure on that, to be honest. Okay. I think I'm caught up now. What else was I going to say about that? I don't know. The reason why I thought of this was actually when they were going on about the flat earth versus round earth debate thing. I remember thinking, yes, but oh yes, the round earth people have all this proof that the earth is round. And the flat earth people, well, I don't know what they have, but they're convinced anyway, without proof, that the earth is flat. And it just got me thinking, technically, how do we know? Because obviously the round earth people are arrogant and saying, well, we've got all this proof of evidence. We've got all these pictures and videos, and the scientists have said this and that and the other, and these people have said this, that, the other. And I'm like, yeah, but how do we know that's real? How do we know they've not edited or made something up? Because unless we actually go to space ourselves as individuals and look at the Earth from space, we don't know, do we? Because we've not seen it personally. So yeah, that's just that to think about. All I can do is just trust that these things that people say, and everyone backs it up, don't they? So because that's what I used to think, because people just like everyone saying the thing is true, or this is how it is. You kind of think, well, it must be because the majority are saying it. But that might not be true either. That might be fake. Would you guys like to see me transform my face into something more interesting, or do you think I shouldn't bother now? I'm wearing my blue outfit today. So in the last live stream and videos I did, I did my green outfit, although not the full thing. It was just like a bit of a teaser or taster, if you will. And in those videos, I did my makeup with the green makeup look. I really like the green one. Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, sorry. That's annoying. You ain't seen nothing yet, really, because you've just seen like a fraction of the outfit. Obviously, I'm not wearing it today because it's a surprise. Well, it's still freaking February, though, isn't it? The last day of February, because it's a leap year to this year. So this is the last day, and in about an hour, or less than an hour now, it will be March. So obviously my green outfit is like my St. Patrick's month sort of look, and I've worn it several times now while it's still February, and I'm like, why am I wearing a green outfit in February? I should still be wearing my red stuff. You haven't seen the whole green outfit. Yes. It really looks good, everybody, but I can't really. I have made some videos, like proper bright videos, because as you know, the live streams are really dark, which is really annoying. This is my outfit for today, actually. I just realised I didn't put my my shorts on, but I'm wearing the leotard, so it doesn't matter. Oh, my legs are freezing. It's gone back to being cold again. So I'm wearing like my blue look. So I've got my blue. These are my blue tights, believe it or not. As you can see, the bottoms. So tops are like white or very light blue. I can't really tell. And then the bottoms are proper blue. And I've got my blue striped shirt and my blue waistcoat. I've got a blue tie somewhere as well. And this leotard is a very light pink one. So I've put that on to keep myself warm because it's a crop thing, a crop shirt pretty much. I really dig in these leotard and tight looks, so hey. So I've done a few different ones of those, kind of including the green look, but because I don't have a green leotard, technically I do actually have a green leotard, but it's from when I was a child, so it doesn't fit properly anymore. But I do have a green, so this green leotard that I had was actually from when I was doing ballet, and I was doing a crocodile. You know, the crocodile or alligator or whatever it was song that kid you used to sing. It's gradient from light blue to dark blue. So back then I actually had a green leotard and green tights. Now the green tights were ribbed, and they were like two different shades of green, like a light green and a dark green, like stripy sort of thing. And I always wore like knickers over the top for some reason. I don't know why, to do that part. But obviously the knickers were green, and they had like frills on them and bows on them, and it was really cool. But obviously I don't. Obviously I can't wear them anymore because they're too small, because I wore them as a child. I think I was like 8, maybe 7 or 8. Colour changing tights. Colour changing tights. So now I've kind of got like a grown-up version of the same outfits, but it's a top. It's not a leotard. It's a top that just goes to like here. And then the green tights. So the top's like a dark green, and the tights are lighter green. And I thought it's a shame it's not a leotard and doesn't go like under, because that would look really cool. So it's pretty much a similar outfit to what I had as a child. My ballet outfit. So yeah, very similar, and it looks good. It looks freaking great. This is even better because it's got like these frilly bits on the shoulders that look fancy, like frilly bits here, and then it's got like these buttons that go down the side, as you've probably seen anyway. And I thought that would look really good as a leotard top, or is it unitard or a leotard, or I think isn't a unitard like the full one, like legs, arms, and everything, like full body? That's a unitard, and a leotard is pretty much this one. And then you can get long sleeves or short sleeved ones. So basically I've got these black shorts. So I put them over the top. So you got the green top that's fancy. And then you've got the black shorts that are tight fitted to skin tight. And then you've got the green tights. I don't want to put pants on because this is kind of part of the outfit to show off the lovely tights. This is a leotard. This is what ballerinas wear. They wear leotards like this with tights. I just happen to be wearing it with a top and waistcoat because it's winter. This leotard is freaking sleeveless, spaghetti strap, if you will. I think it is spaghetti strap. I don't know. Spaghetti straps, the really thin ones, aren't they? Well, either way, I don't know what it is. Like, it's sleeveless anyway. Strappy, what's its? Strappy, what's its? God, I'm freezing. You're probably right. Maybe I should just put the heater on instead. Well, anyway, so this, so obviously that's the plain version of that outfit. Green top, green tights, and the black. So that's what you guys have seen. But in the videos, I put all my accessories on and makeup. You didn't see the makeup in the live stream. Yeah, this look is probably not one of the best, like, bottom half wise, I know. I think shorts would probably look better with it. But I do usually like the whole leotard and tights look, but I'm not really sure this is the best, but who cares, I guess. In a moment, I'm going to go get the shorts because I do agree, I think it would look better. Oh, but before I do that, show you this. So I've got this. So basically, this is the blue version. So we've got the green version, which I've not like seen officially properly yet, but golly gosh. This is the jacket, or one jacket anyway, that would go with it. To do that so they don't ride up. Whoops. I was going to do a makeup look for you now, but I'm thinking it's too late, so I'm not sure I'll bother. I want to. If I only had like sort of time, but I've got to still do some stuff. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I should probably put, like, if this was blue, it would probably look better. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jeff. I'm not from Bolton, no. See-through is best. Well, see, the problem with these tights, though, right, is that I don't know whether you guys can see it, but I don't know. They've got like little ladders going across. I don't know what's happened. It's probably through me scratching, but it's not really happened with the other ones. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this look as much. I think these shorts would look better. The pants look pretty good too, like the ones I was just wearing now, but it doesn't really make the look. It doesn't make the look as good. Not on. Wait, what's not on grown woman? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Oh yes, and of course, these people are distracting me. I'm very sorry, Issa. So Issa, yes. So not only have we got that the plain green outfit, which looks fine, we've also got all the accessories. So I've got this belt that my mum got me for Christmas. It's got tassels on it. I've got gold jewellery and necklaces. This, of course. And you've got to choose whether this plus the ears and the tail or not, because me and my mum actually had a discussion about this, because that night when I made the video of me wearing the full thing, do you know what, I am going to put pants on because I'm freaking freezing. 1 minute, I can't stand it anymore. See what you think about this look. I think that looks decent, actually. Yeah, it's good. Again, sorry about the brightness factor. It's, oh, it's much better. Nice and warm. Better. Leave the channel if you do not like the content. Excuse me. Allergies. Ah, much better. Also, I'm not a woman, I'm trans male. be whatever you are. Oh man, that's real sweet, thanks. I appreciate it. Oh, and for the Jeremiah look, we have got this. My mum gave this to me because it's ruined. And I thought, you know what, I can use it. Pretend to smoke. Not really going to smoke, but we're going to pretend for the sake of a Jeremiah look, because Jeremiah smokes, I don't, but God, this must be a JBS. It's very strong. My apologies, sire. Thank you. I am Lord Jeremiah, the handsome rich playboy, and also the pharaoh, as well as aristocrat as well. Thank you. I accept your apology. Check out the crown. This is my like pharaoh crown. I guess you might say like starter version, because it's not like a full headdress. I need to get the full headdress. So yeah, me and my mum had a discussion about my green outfit. Now the green outfit is obviously an alien outfit. She actually really liked it. She enjoyed the look completely, and we actually had a discussion about it, a nice discussion. And I remember at the time afterwards, I was thinking, you know, if me and my mum had more discussions like that than the kind we usually do, which is usually her ranting and raving and having a go at me, or ranting and raving about somebody else, or millennials in general, including me apparently. Apparently I'm just as bad as all the rest of them. How are you doing? I thought maybe I'd want to talk to you more often. Because my mum often moans that, you know, I don't spend time with her. That's because all she does is moan or want to talk about boring things. She never wants to talk about me or what I'm into or what I'm doing. Unless it's to slag it off or say you're pissing about, like when you should be doing this, you should be cleaning and cooking and looking after me when I'm sort of dressing up or doing makeup or videos or whatever. I'm like, but I enjoy doing videos and makeup and outfits and stuff and dressing up. But obviously that doesn't take precedence anymore since I've been her carer, so I thought maybe if she, you know, put more emphasis on the stuff that I enjoy rather than the stuff that I hate, you know, maybe I would be happier and, you know, like actually enjoy talking to her. But yeah, I was like, oh, she's finally got it. She's actually talking to me about something enjoyable. Rather than something boring or, like I say, having a go at me. I mean, it is. Oh no, what did I do with my clip? Which I do apologise, I'm full of catarrh. Oh no! Oh, there it is. It's okay. It's okay, I found it. As much as I like to have, you know, rants about people and society, I kind of gets boring after a while. Because it's like, well, I already know what you think about these people and those people and the other people. You know, can't we talk about something else now? Like me. You know, can't we talk about me for a change? That might be mighty enjoyable. Yes, that's the version with the ears. Just imagine the tail with it as well. The tail's upstairs. I might go get it in a minute for you guys. Come on, light up. I thought maybe a lighter outfit might be more visible on this very dark, stupid thing. Yeah, so we were discussing that, and basically my mum was the one who said that the outfit looked nice as it was, and it doesn't need the tail. Good for you, Issa. Good idea. Oh man. See, look how bright it goes. It's so perfect when it goes bright, isn't it? Let's fluff up my ears. traumatic, you know. I think it was traumatic, really. You know, the whole, like, over the years, I've pretty much, whenever I've gotten up early or whatever, my mum has sort of, like, if she sees that I'm up early, she just, you know, she discovers this, if you will. She's all like, oh, I see you're up early. Right. This means that you can do this and you can do that and you can do the other. You know what I mean? So then it becomes like, all right, so I finally get up at a reasonable hour. And then I'm pretty much bombarded with like things I'm expected to do. So it can kind of put you off. Like, instead of your time being your own, it's kind of like someone else is dictating it and telling you, well, you've got to do this and you've got to do that and you've got to do the other. Which I suppose is okay if you're like bored and you want someone to tell you pretty much what to do. Like accessories, activities to do. But most people, when they're bored, they want to do fun activities, not boring ones. Like doing chores, particularly messy ones. Particularly unpleasant ones, you know? So that is pretty much why, you know, I guess I was a bit reluctant to get up early, because I knew I'd be, you know, expected to do a bunch of things I don't want. Or something going wrong anyway. Something going wrong. It's like yesterday, I got up quite late and I didn't really do much apart from, you know, cook dinner. I did the chore of doing the bins because it's bin night. And oh my god, it was a disaster. Everything I did went wrong. And after a while of doing that, you're thinking, you know, this is like... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, instilling it you in even more, that's like, this is the reason why I don't get up early. Because, I mean, do chores like this or do things like this because, you know, it's always annoying and goes wrong. Yeah, I look shit without the rest of the makeup done. Sorry, I don't think there's any point doing it now because it's quite late. And, my eczema's bad anyway, so I don't think I can really handle makeup right now. The doctor certainly says that. She says I shouldn't wear makeup while my eczema's bad anyway. If she had a way, she'd probably tell me, like, not to put on makeup at all, like, ever, even when my eczema's, like, kind of good, but, you know, I like to wear it. Okay, I'll be right back. Just gotta start dinner. Don't go anywhere. I'm just gonna put my phone right back, okay? Oh my. Oh no. That's not good. Does this food take mince? Dear. I'm not really up for this. There's gonna be barely anything in this. Carrots, celery, dried basil, oregano, cumin, mince. Oh no, that's minced garlic, tomato, chopped. I don't have everything I need for this meal. But I'll do what I can. I've got carrots and I've got courgettes go into this as well. I've got courgettes. I like how she crossed out zucchini and added courgette. Same thing, is it? Zucchini and courgette. This must be an American. Whoever's written it is an American. Boo! Boo! Oh, go away. I'm sick of that. I'm going to put that over there. Yeah, I've still got to do clean the wok yet. Here I am, wasting time. Talking to a bunch of idiots who are criticising me. Not only that, criticising me in a world where people wear ridiculous clothes, such as last year, 2 years ago. Saw girls going out in the fucking underwear. Are they criticising those people? I think not. Over the winter, the past winter, I've seen people wearing shorts. Would they go up to them and say, put some pants onto them? And they're wearing shorts in fucking winter. I think not. I've been criticised, although not today, for having ripped tights when I was wearing my fishnets. They're like, are you serious? You're wearing fucking ripped jeans. Different garment, but same thing, same issue. Rips. Especially as it's, I've seen plenty of people going out in ripped tights, usually called the grunge look. Because it's, like emos and scene and goth people. It doesn't bother me, it's just that I find it kind of amusing. It's amusing. It's amusing that I'm the only one who gets criticised for doing either the same thing or similar things that other people do, and that's seen as acceptable and okay, but when I do it, it's apparently not. I get criticised for it, really. Very strange. Oh, what does that smell like? Jeez, that smells awful. I don't know, I've got better things to do with my time. I don't know why I'm doing live streams with people who have nothing better to do than throw my stream and criticise. I've got better things to do with my time. Well, more important things. Maybe not better. I don't know. I wouldn't say this is better. I really enjoy doing this. but it's something I have to do if it's important. Saying I could have, yeah, I could have had this on the go by now. Oh, I know what to do this as well. Why? I've got to do cups of teas as well. What's that? Oh yeah, loads. Got loads. I've got to be doing. Instead I'm doing lights for people who don't even appreciate what I do. Showing them how to do it. All the nice people, well, I would much rather be talking about something a bit more intellectual than talking about whether or not my outfit is appropriate. Because, you know, there are like more important things to focus on in the world, like homelessness and people being killed, people lying to us, conspiracy theories. Than whether or not I'm wearing fucking pants. So I mean that's why I find it amusing really, because people focus on all the wrong things. I would rather criticise somebody for something that's not really that life or death, you know, detrimental. I'd be more inclined to criticise someone for murdering someone, raping someone, abusing someone, manipulating someone, faking illnesses, faking cancer, faking other things. Whether or not somebody's wearing pants, whether their pants were see-through. I mean, I'm covered. I'm fucking covered. We're not talking about see-through. You can only see my legs. And if my legs are on display, so fucking what? It's not a private part. Is it, guys? It's not a private part. My leotard is covering that part, the private part. And that certainly isn't see-through. Whoa, I can hear again. I was deaf in that ear. So. Oh well. At least you guys are giving me very amusing content anyway. Make fun of the idiots who go on about unnecessary things that are by all means not important. I think these people could be making a real difference in the world. In some way or another. Oh, I'm totally euphorious. Now, what am I supposed to do with this? So it's just rice. Not even stock. Oh, it says 2 cups of water. Where is it? Well, how am I going to do this? Because I've not got. Where's that little colander? Oh, this is freezing. Little colander. Oh, good God, it stinks in there. Right, let's see here. Horrible. That's horrible. Ugh. I can't believe I've got to do this recipe that's got nothing in it. Oh God. Oh God. Ew. Oh, really? Oh, that's disgusting. Oh no. Maybe if I just cut that. Oh, that's disgusting. I don't know what that is, but it's disgusting. Oh. That's made my ears even itchy now. All right. Well, what's that? What's that? What's that? That's interesting. What is it? What is it? What is it? Oh, I don't know. A notification, which rubbish. Well, you know, it's not really for me. It's just someone posting something. Sorry about that. I wanted to do more for this, but I think it's late now. Oh wow, I've been live streaming for over an hour. How about that? It does not feel like it's been that long. Yeah, I'd love to continue. And what would be good is if I could do my makeup for you guys live on camera, but I'm just not sure I'm up for it with the time and my eczema being so bad. And don't forget, I've got to take all this off later. That's never fun. So I probably better go, as much as I want to show you. But don't forget that coming up will be videos of me in the full outfit. This one, the blue outfit, the better version of it, with the makeup and you know, the accessories, and the same with the green outfit, which is like my alien fluff outfit. Those videos are coming up soon. Obviously they're more St. Patrick's Day. They're more for St. Patrick's Day. So we've got to wait a little while for that. But I do like this version with the shorts better than the pants or just the tights on their own anyway. So we will do that soon, just not today. As I'd love to continue doing a live stream, and I want to show you guys my art, because I've got new art to show you guys as well. So normally I would have more for this live stream, but because it's late and you know my mum's going to start moaning in a bit if I don't do this. Good God. But yeah, I'll do videos and live streams at a later date. Fluffer puffers. Yeah, they're very cute. Thank you. Definitely support me. As far as I know, hopefully I'm still getting the money from Patreon. They keep going on about how they're going to withhold my money unless I show ID, but I'm not sure if they're really doing that. I have no idea. But yeah. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Look out for more videos. And subscribe to my Patreon and PayPal and Coffee for art, pictures, and videos of me in cosplay and cool, sexy art. I think my phone's about to die. I'm not sure. That's weird. Oh no, it's not this. It was a light going off. Goodbye, everyone, for now. Thank you. You too, Issa.